Hey my nerds! So I'm deep in the edits for Written in the Flesh and Darkest Days, so the next few videos are going to be a little bit shorter and are designed to give you an insight into my writing process, which will hopefully be helpful for your own. Remember though, everybody iterates their stories differently, so if what I'm about to say doesn't work for you, then share in the comments about how you like to go about it. Lend your wisdom to others. Let's begin. So everybody starts their writing process at a different point. For me, it usually starts with a character. One or two of them will appear in my head. Sometimes I only get a flash of them, sometimes they're a little bit more fleshed out. Either way, I get enough of an idea in order to expand outwards from there. A woman who's desperate to be reunited with her family. A hero who won the war but lost the love of his life in the process. These flashes have an emotional beat to them, which often goes a long way to define the tone of the rest of the story. And there is enough in there to give me a sense of the character, the plot, and the setting. Granted, not much, but enough to get the old imagination going. You've probably heard me say the phrase cause and consequence on my channel a few times. It's the main tool I use when planning my stories. By that, I mean that for everything I've imagined, I always ask, what does this mean for the character and other characters in the story? What does it mean for the plot? What does it mean for the world? You'll be amazed by the amount of information your brain produces just by you extrapolating outwards. I'll demo this with the young woman who's trying to reunite with her family. Why is she trying to connect with them? What's she running from? What separated her from her family in the first place? Where is she running from and where is she running to? Who are her family? Are they trying to reunite with her? Each answer opens up another question, and by answering them, you quickly build up a sense of who your characters are, what the plot is, and what the world is. For every question you answer, you'll find that you very quickly build up your insight into all of this. And because you're building them in this organic, natural way, the story tends to feel a lot more cohesive than stories that are built through some of the other techniques that are out there. And this is important, or at the very least it is for me, because it helps me create the types of stories that I like to write. Stories where the plot, characters and the setting all build off each other. So next time your mind wanders and a random image appears to you, try expanding outwards from it. And don't forget to make a note of the emotion the image makes you feel, because I'll get into how you can build the emotional tone of your story from that next week. Bye my nerds!